Oh my god, you guys, they're trying to make us go broke. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brenda, and for today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, we are talking about all things home decor, specifically the new release for Hearth in Hand and Studio McGee at Target. So anyways, we're gonna be talking about that, and I also hope that you guys had a wonderful Christmas. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you do like it, and let's hop right into it. So if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I wanted to make these videos more cozy and at nighttime so you guys can like sit back and relax and just pretty much spend the night with me going through this, because I feel like it's when you're typically laying in bed and just more relaxed to really like, you know, go online shopping. So I'm trying to keep up that, you know, that promise with you guys. So we're doing this at night. We're gonna go ahead and hop onto target.com, and all of these things are not going to be in any particular order, but I am going to talk about my favorites first. And then I'm going to mention a couple that might be worth buying and some things that I think are not worth it. So if you don't know already, this release is coming December 26th. A couple things are already available online, and I think those have already been, you know, items that you've been able to purchase at target.com, but they're including it in this collection because they just go well with everything else that they're releasing. But this one specifically is going to go live December 26th, so I think by the time this video goes up, it'll be live. Hopefully you guys snagged a couple things from this collection before they sell out. First off, I want to talk about the Toronto marble dish. That one is so beautiful. It looks so similar to like something that you'd find at like CB2, and it is at a price of $25. This marble dish is so cute. I'm very curious to see what it looks like in person, but definitely one of my favorites. I love the pattern that it has. I'm sure they're all going to be really different, and like every pattern is going to vary, so definitely one that I would pick up. So the next item that I also really love is the landscape wall canvas in the color antique gold. This one is so beautiful, and I've noticed that Studio McGee, or at least, you know, Shay, has really been trying to lean towards more like a cottage French style in a way. I will show you guys later on, but there's like a beautiful pleated gingham, I think that's how you say it. Is it gingham? You know what, you guys know I mispronounce things all the time, so I'm gonna look up the pronunciation really quick. That way we don't screw it up this time. Gingham. Okay, gingham. Gingham. There's this really pretty pleated gingham lamp that I'm obsessed with. Mika actually found it in stores, and I was like, get it, don't get it, get it. I was like, ugh. Like, I really like the white pleated lamp. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. It might look perfect in a nursery though. I definitely would pick it up for a nursery, but I'll show it to you guys later. So anyways, this frame here is so beautiful. I love like the like acrylic paint look that it has. I'm not entirely sure if it is acrylic paint or if it's just printed, but it is beautiful and I love it so much. It might actually be because it says canvas, so I'm guessing it probably has some sort of texture to it. But anyways, I love this one, so worth it, and it's $40 for the size. I think it's definitely worth it. So there's the next one that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and I'm definitely gonna be picking this up, is the cast metal candle tray. So this one has like these cute little balls at the bottom for the little, like, you know, it's like a pedestal, and it's just so cute. I love the antiquated gold that they did with this one. You guys know I'm all about the antiques and the vintage stuff, and they definitely did it with this one. This looks so great, and honestly does not look like something that you'd purchase at Target. It has that aged look to it and aged feel as well. It looks like it has a lot of texture, which I'm so excited for. So I'm definitely gonna be grabbing this one, and it's only $15, which is not bad. And speaking of that little tray, they also have a metal bowl in the same color. So this one also has that like antique, just like used, you know, old finish. It looks like it has some sort of like marbling, kind of like a I'm not entirely sure what the word is, but you know when the mirrors start getting that like weird like darkness to it on the sides. I know you guys are gonna put it in the comments. I can't remember what it's called at the top of my head, but it's kind of giving that vibe, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Definitely also worth buying. This one is $25, which I think is super affordable. Typically for anything like this, I'd probably pay $40 even. So $25 is definitely a steal for this one. All right, so the next one that I'm also obsessed with is this modern marble figural beige thing. The names that they give these, they don't necessarily say what they are, but it's basically just like a decor accent piece. I think it's so perfect to style on a coffee table or a console table. If you have children, you probably don't want to put that on a coffee table because they will break that. I know 100% that that's gonna happen. But it is beautiful, and this one definitely looks beige. The marble tray does not look beige to me on the website, but who knows, it might just be their lighting is off or something. But this one is so beautiful, and I'm definitely probably gonna pick this one up. So then something I also noticed is that they try to do a dupe for those wooden dough bowls. So this one is a long wooden bowl in brown, which also, I don't know what's going on. I think their names are wrong, because that is definitely not brown, unless they also have like a dark brown one that they just haven't listed yet, or like a second option, but this looks like a light wood color. So I don't know what's going on with their colors. I'm telling you guys, that other one did not look beige. But this one's also super pretty. It's $40. It looks fairly large. I'm probably gonna say it's probably like a foot long. I will say that you can find bigger ones, and obviously the darker like wooden color for about $30 at Home Goods. But if you're looking for a light wood one like this one, then definitely worth it. And I like how it's deep. It's really, really cute. I love it. Honestly, I would probably use it for fruits as well. So again, they are back with their olive arrangements. So this one's also really pretty. I do love that now she's adding handles to their vases. It's also just giving that, you know, vintage, you know, antiquated look, kind of like a aged ceramic, you know, vase. It's really pretty. I love that they actually added a lot more branches to this olive arrangement, more than, you know, they did last year or the years prior. This one's so pretty, definitely worth $35. It looks fairly large, and I'm just obsessed with the little handles it has on the sides. It just adds so much character to it. So definitely would pick this one up as well. So this next one is a framed wall poster. It's just a picture frame. This one has a seated woman on it. It is so pretty. Honestly, okay, guys, can we just talk about the fact that she low-key kind of looks like me? So if anything, I could say that's me, and that they just like, you know, I just put a white dress on and just be like, yep, that's me. But I love this. Like I said, she's really going for that like cottage, like French cottage country style with like, you know, vintage touches, like basically what my style has been transitioning into, and a lot of people's has been transitioning into. It is so beautiful, and I love that she's adding like the framed art. That's so pretty. It is a little expensive for the size, but I think it's really pretty if you don't want to spend the time like shopping the Etsy prints and finding or sourcing a frame, like doing all the work. It's done for you. So next up, this one is so pretty. I don't know if it's worth it. If you like the vase, then I would definitely go with it, but if you don't, then I would just pick up the Cosmos at Hobby Lobby. But this is just a Cosmo arrangement in the color white. It's $20. It's already pre-made for you. I think that's the thing with Studio McGee and Target, is these things are already pre-made for you, so it just makes it so much easier than trying to go source everything and go shopping all over the place. It's just done for you. I love the way they arrange the Cosmos, like some are taller, and like, you know, I love the arrangement itself. I don't know about the vase. Maybe I'll pick it up and then just DIY the vase and do like the same DIY that I did for my Hobby Lobby vase. That could be, actually, that would be so pretty. That one I'm going to consider, but for you guys that just want to, you know, have something, you know, already pre-made, then this one is definitely for you as well. Okay, so this is where I'm talking about like the weird colors, where these things start to get a little questionable. So this printed patchwork square throw pillow is so pretty, but I just wish they went with a darker color. Like, it's just giving like peachy vibes. I personally don't like the peachy, because sometimes depending on the lighting it looks pink, and it really, really throws me off. So, or really turns me off actually. So I love the print, and again, if you guys like that color, then definitely pick this one up because of the print. It's so beautiful, but I just cannot with the color. Like, for me personally, I just feel like I'm gonna look at it and be like, that looks pink. I love the print, I just don't like the color. All right, so now talking about the ceramic lamp with the gingham print. So this one is $50. When I saw it in stores, actually really big. Well, Mika saw it in stores. He was FaceTiming me because I was like, go check and see if anything is out yet. That was the only thing that was out, and it's actually really big. It is so pretty in person. Like I said, this one I don't think I would do out in my actual like living area, but I definitely would do for a nursery. This is so beautiful. I love how they styled it though. It's so pretty. Anyways, it's a really pretty lamp. I love it. All right, so I'm going to skip on all of like the throw blankets and, you know, the quilts and all that, just because it would take forever and this video would be super, super long. Okay, so moving on to a couple other things. So One of my absolute favorites that I think I might consider purchasing as well is these really pretty checkered basket things that they have, or woven stuff. So they have a checkered tray. That one is so pretty, and I've been so into like checkered stuff. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, then you know that I'm like low-key obsessed with checkered things lately. So that is why I'm eyeing these. They're so pretty. So they have a checkered tray, they have a checkered basket, and I think they have the basket in different sizes as well. And then it looks like they also brought in a maple artificial tree. It kind of looks like the gypsophilia one from Hearth and Hand, but it is maple, and it just looks so similar. The leaves are just different. So, and it's also really expensive. So this one I probably would pass on. It's pretty, but I don't know. Unless you already have like the Hearth and Hand one, I would totally skip on this. If you don't, then now you have two options to pick from. So this next one is a chair. This one is the Holly Slingback accent chair in the cream natural color. This one is $300, which is a little expensive, but I do love the beautiful natural look that it has. I actually ran into this chair at a different Target, I think down in San Diego, and I didn't even know that it was from the new release. I just saw it, it was really pretty. I'll insert the picture. I took a picture of it because they put it with the ottoman, and I was like, whoa, that looks really good together. And that's the reason why I took the picture, but I didn't realize that it was from the new release. But anyways, this chair is really pretty. I love like the leather straps that it has. It's so cute. So that one is definitely one of my favorites. It has like this coastal vibe to it, which I think is so pretty, and definitely probably something that I would purchase later in the future if I do need an accent chair. So then another one that I also thought was so pretty was their wildflower wreath in the color white. This one is $40, which I think that's typically what all their wreaths are. Unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they were like $25, right? I'm not sure, maybe I'm confused, but these are $40 and they're so pretty. I do have their other one from last year with all the pretty white flowers. It's the only reason why I'm going to skip on it. I think I might just buy some foliage from Hobby Lobby to try and recreate it and make that one a little bit more fuller. If you don't have any spring wreaths already, these are definitely worth it. They're so pretty and just very wispy as well. So they also have a mixed greenery wreath as well. This one has purples in it, which is also so pretty, and I feel like you could probably recreate something very, very similar with Hobby Lobby stems. They're a little bit larger, but you could definitely recreate this if you have the will. So then another piece that I'm also obsessed with, and just like, I really want it, I just don't think I have the space for it, is this Henryville console table in the color brown. I love the look of the squares in the front of the drawers. Gives it that checker feel that I'm obsessed with. And they also like added some darkness in between the cracks of the wood, which just gives it some more dimension and like interest. It's coming in at $350, but definitely something that's worth it. It looks like it's only the bottom drawers that open, but it's such a pretty console table. I'm obsessed with it. So then they also brought in a couple different vases. So they have a small terracotta vase, they have a tall terracotta vase, and I think those are the only vases that they have, but I love the texture. Like I said, I don't know. I'd have to see it in person because it is giving like a peachy look, which I feel like they tend to do a lot with their releases, but it would be so pretty to DIY it if you like are willing to spend the money and then just like, you know, change the color of it, and obviously knowing that you can't return it if you wanted to. But anyways, I do love the texture that it has. Maybe seeing it in person, it'll look a little bit different. Both of those are beautiful. And then everything else that they have is pretty much outdoor. I feel like a lot of the rugs you could also use indoors. They probably wouldn't be super soft, but I would scroll through them and kind of take a look at them because they are really pretty. But anyways, that is everything for the Studio McGee collection. And now I'm going to switch over to Hearth and Hand really quick and see if there's anything that they have that I think is worth purchasing. I think they might be releasing it at the same time, if I can, yeah. They're gonna release it also December 26th. Oh my God, you guys, they're trying to make us go broke. They have a Jacob's Ladder toy. These, I remember playing with those when I was a kid. When I lived in Mexico, we'd always be playing around with these, and we spend hours just like watching the thing like fall apart. So anyways, I'm definitely gonna be grabbing that for Carter, and it's only $9.99. And then they also have a really pretty nautical sailboat toy, and it's a wooden one. I'm obsessed with like wooden toys, so that's also going to be another one that I'm going to be grabbing. So it looks like they're also going to be releasing a large metal desk accessory tray. That one's also really pretty, and it's $14.99. It's not as antique looking as what Studio McGee is releasing, but it's also really pretty, especially if you don't like the distressed look. And then it looks like they're just releasing a lot of kitchen stuff that is so cute. So I definitely would recommend scrolling through all this because it's beautiful. I love everything that they have. So anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. There's so much more that I could talk about, but I don't want to make this video super long. Definitely let me know what your favorite things are and what you're going to be picking up. And I hope you guys have a happy new year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.